Did you know there's a secret cave hidden beneath the earth? It's so big that an entire skyscraper could fit inside of it, and I'm not talking about just any skyscraper. I'm talking about the Burj Khalifa. This massive structure is over 830 meters tall. Yet somehow it would be dwarfed by this gigantic cave. But where is this incredible place located? How is it formed? And what kind of secrets does it hold? Join us as we explore the world's biggest cave, home to a subterranean river, its own climate, and even a secret forest growing inside. This unbelievable cavern is called Son Doong, and it can be found in the Phong Nha Ca Bang National Park in Vietnam. The park protects over 200 different caves and is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the country. But Son Doong is no ordinary cave. It's so big that it has its own zip code. The cave was first discovered in 1991 by a local villager who noticed some bats flying out of a hole in the mountain. At the time, no one knew how big the cave was or if it was even safe to enter. That all changed in 2009 when a team of British explorers led by Howard Limbert and Debs Martin set out to map the cave. They were shocked by what they found. Over the next 5 years, they explored different parts of the cave and discovered that it was not only huge, but also had its own unique ecosystem. The team published their findings in the Journal of the Royal Geographical Society. In it, they described the cave as being over 5 kilometers long and 200 meters high. It's so vast that it has its own river and climate, as well as a dense jungle full of rare plants and wildlife. The explorers also found some amazing geological features, such as gigantic stalagmites and stalactites. These are formed by water dripping from the ceiling of the cave, and they can take thousands of years to form. But perhaps the most incredible thing about Son Doong is the fact that it has a forest growing inside of it. The ceiling of the cave collapsed in some places, which allowed sunlight to come in. This created a rainforest full of tall trees and thick vegetation. Some of the plants growing inside the cave are so rare that they've never been seen by humans before. There are also many different species of insects and animals living in the forest, including spiders, snakes, and even bats. The explorers also discovered a fast-flowing underground river cutting through the cave. The river is fed by rainwater that seeps through the cracks in the ceiling. Because of the high humidity inside the cave, mist and clouds often form. This creates a unique weather system that's unlike anything you've ever seen before. In fact, the cave is so big that it has its own microclimate. The temperature inside the cave is always between 18 and 25 degrees Celsius, no matter what the weather is like outside. And the humidity can be as high as 95%. This makes it feel like a steamy jungle inside the cave, even though it's actually a dry desert outside. But perhaps the most amazing thing about Son Doong is the fact that it is still hiding many secrets. Despite all the exploring that's been done, there are still parts of the cave that have never been seen by human eyes. It's possible that there are even more amazing discoveries waiting to be made inside this gigantic cavern. Authorities are trying to keep the number of visitors to a minimum in order to protect the fragile ecosystem that is developed inside the cave. However, if you are one of the lucky few who gets to visit, you'll experience one of the most exclusive and breathtaking adventures of your life. Because of its size and unique features, Son Doong Cave was added to the list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites in 2003. This helps to ensure that the cave will be protected for future generations. So what's the moral of this story? Even though we've explored much of our planet, there's still so much that we don't know. There are still amazing discoveries waiting to be made, even in places we thought we knew pretty well. Who knows what other secrets the world's biggest cave might be hiding? We hope you enjoyed learning about the world's biggest cave. If you did, please leave us a like and a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Son Doong isn't just a cave. It's a world within a world.